Hello everyone, excuse me, this is JLS1114. Today I want to make a video about a matter that ticks me off to no end. It's something that is constantly happening and I see it happen again, which is people parking in handicapped parking spaces that they don't belong in. Yes, this is something that frustrates me to no end. You have no business. If you are not, I don't like using the word handicap, like I said in another video that I recently made. If you haven't seen that, please go take a look. But that's what they call it, so I'm going to use what they call it. Handicap parking. Now, in order to be able to park there, you are supposed to have a placard that indeed you can get, which you can get from the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, that has a picture of you and it's approved by the DMV that yes, you have this disability, blah, 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 which you have to do paperwork and all that documented disability, that you have the right to park there, and you take the placard and you put it on the windshield or something, not the windshield, but in the window of your car for people to see, so when cops come by or whatever, they can see that you belong being there. If you do not, let me repeat, if you do not have one of these, you do not belong there. I have one. So anytime, and by the way, let me also say, if you are not in the car, the person who has the placard, you cannot use it as well. If it's not yours and the person is not in the car that is authorized to be in a parking space of that nature, they can't just take it and decide to park there. If you are not with them, they don't belong doing that. You can get fined, lots of trouble. And if you don't have one, period, you don't belong there. Now, my mom follows, and anybody else who is with me follows the proper precautions and what they're supposed to do, and if they are with me, they take the placard and they put it in the car. I wouldn't let anybody violate or abuse it. It's my placard, it belongs to me. I'm the one with the documented disability. Anyway, this aggravates me because I know for me, being visually impaired, I need the convenience of being as close as possible to a place if I'm getting dropped off or something. It's just me, that to be as close as possible for me to be more easy oriented and be able to get where I'm supposed to go, than opposed to parking anywhere that could be way like in the middle of a parking lot or something and then trying to find a place, as opposed to being able to park right up next to it. Okay, that's why they have these things, for convenience, for people who really need it, and for people who have not that much mobility, and they can take going this far, than opposed to less than inch away or whatever, how close they put handicap parking, than opposed to all the way somewhere else in buildings, so far. No, they do it for convenience because people have a documented disability that for one reason or another they need the convenience of being as close as possible to the building, not for an abled body 100% to just park there just because they're lazy and they just want to go there. I'm sorry, it aggravates me to no end because it's not fair to the people who need that type of parking, and people who do not belong there are there. And then there has been times that I that we needed to, and we couldn't park there, and we noticed that many people took up spots of handicapped parking, and they didn't belong there. People, this is wrong. It's wrong. It's rude. It's just plain out dishonest. I mean, come on now. Now, put yourself in our shoes. What about, if you couldn't really walk or see that well, and you wanted to go park there, but you wanted that convenience because you need it, not because you just want it and want to be special or whatever, but you really actually need it, and you can't have it because someone who just wants to park there and don't need it like you takes it, and it was the last spot. I mean, yes, there are strict, very tough rules and order that also coincide with fines, and if you're caught, the penalties are very tough, I have to say, and I'm very happy about that. At least out here anyway. But they're not on it enough, and people get away with it way too much. So I'm sorry if I say anything that is offending to anybody, like saying they're lazy or whatever. But it's just, you have to understand. Put yourself in my shoes if you were me, and I bet you would be aggravated too. Anyway, leave any text or video comments are welcome. Sorry again. Just an ongoing thing that just aggravates me to no end. So let me know what you think.